Yeah.
So, for example, you might say, here's my CV. I'm applying to Yale School of Management. Based on what they value,
Hmm.
create an outline or create a personal statement or something like that. Is you do want to make sure that obviously the person's essay is responsive, both to the prompt specifically and also
Right.
kind of to what the school cares about. But you kind of get like this ham-fisted approach with ChatGPT where it's like, oh, here's like the 5 buzzwords that our scouring of the internet will find.
Right.
Therefore, we're going to like morph your life to fit this in ways that often don't quite work.
I think that's a good observation, and I think it does maybe heighten the maybe the tendency or the concern, which I feel like over my time in admissions, I think applicants have gotten away from, thankfully, and have maybe been counseled away from, or kind of realized that you don't need to kind of force fit your application to what you perceive the school cares about, or what you think the touch points you need to, or the points you need to hit are. And I think that's a good point, that maybe ChatGPT might kind of be pulling people back into that vortex of sorts, and kind of finding as you say, the 5 things that Yale SOM cares about, or the 5 buzzwords that we want to include in the essay. I think that the challenge is, from a game theory perspective, as you say, you're trying to differentiate and make yourself more compelling. But if you're using the same buzzwords as everyone else, you're going to make yourself less compelling. You're actually going to make yourself look like everybody else. And that's something and that's another reason why you should resist the temptation to try to tell us what you think we want to hear. And I think, to the extent ChatGPT kind of feeds into that tendency, and maybe to your point, I think is a great one. It might be undermining your candidacy rather than improving it.